Hello everybody and welcome back to RogueTech, where we're 23 days away from our stealth being repaired. I did just look to see if there were any travel contracts we wanted to take. There kind of aren't. All of these travel contracts lead to some awkward places that are very, very far away, like much further than 23 days. So I don't think that's super worthwhile right now. I did already go through and train our mech warriors, and the only thing that I got was one extra point of piloting. There wasn't anything else currently available, so we are pretty much ready to tick forward here and complete the training module 1.
Hey boss, we've just completed
There we go. That will help matters a little bit. Do we go for structural repair? That's plus 1 tech points for 360k. That's plus 1 tech points for 180k. That's a better deal. Or should we go for the morale? This also gives a tech point. 2 morale for an extra 45,000 C-bills. I'll allow it.
Alright, I'll get the team on it right away.
Okay. So, we of course have a mech tech penalty right now, but let's just continue. Excellent. The lounge upgrade is done now. Fantastic. And now the hunchback is looking like it will be done in 5 days. Wait, are both mech bays currently working on the hunchback? No. Okay. But the minus 2 tech point penalty has just expired, which is awkward timing, if I'm honest. But let's go ahead and start another engineering upgrade, and I think we're going to go with this one. It's the cheapest tech point upgrade that we've got right now. We could upgrade our lounge, but that's pretty expensive, so I think we will avoid that for right now. And we're going to have our hunchback finishing on the same day as our financial report, which does hurt a little bit. We're going to continue to be on generous for plus 1 morale and plus 1 techs. Of course, our funding has dropped precipitously, so we need to make ourselves some money. Where should we go? Hello. Oh, that's a defend base. That's a destroy base. This is just a straight up battle. 961,000 max pay. And we'd have a VIP. I think we accept this. Grab an extra point of salvage. Oh, these mechs are not actually done? Hang on. I trusted you, Yang. What didn't you finish on these? Okay, we just need repairs on this one. That's fine. The upper leg actuator is repaired, so that's fine. Yep. Panther, probably the same sort of thing. Yes. Oh, we actually removed a heatsink from the left torso here. We do have another heatsink we can put on. That'll take a day, but that's okay.
Right. I'll get it in the schedule.
And then the hunchback. The hunchback doesn't really need anything. Just a little bit of repairs.
I'll let you know when that's done.
Excellent. We don't even need to take forward a day for the Panther. We can just bring the Vulcan, Stealth, and Hunchback and call it a day, since we're going to have a VIP with us. Let's see here. Which one of them had the VIP? This one. Okay. This is in an urban environment, so we should expect an ambush, of course. So we'll bring the VIP in the Griffin, and then ourselves in the Hunchback, Ulysses in the Vulcan, and I think Time Lord 88 in the Stealth will be fine. Okay, let's go. We should definitely expect an ambush. The problem with the ambush, of course, is we can't really predict what building they're going to be in, and we always seem to blunder directly into it. It's like they spawn in the buildings around us, no matter where we go, if the ambush is going to happen, and I suspect that's what happens. So, let's just get this loaded in, and we'll see how difficult this one is. So far, they've definitely been easier, and that's not really what the goal was. The goal was to make it a little less variable. They've been that as well. But, we'll see. We need to destroy the enemy lance and keep Official alive. A mid-level Lyran official has decided to personally patrol a moderately dangerous region of the planet. We've done our best to dissuade her, but she's insistent that she show the people she's willing to take risks on their behalf. Rather than let her stumble around in her family's ancestral griffin until some opportunistic pirate decides to murder her, we'd like for you to escort her and keep her alive. On one hand, a griffin is a tough mech, given the kind of enemies we're likely to run into out here. On the other hand, any official who thinks personally patrolling is a good idea may not be the best pilot around. Indeed not. Let's rock and roll. So looks like we've got some allies. I suspect this will be a waste of your time. Yeah, we've seen this a bunch of times. Okay.
Now this looks like
So we have a Wasp Land Air mech over there. We've got a Hunter Light support tank over there. But I think that's all we've got for our supporting mechs. The enemy lance is up here. The obvious approach is to come up over this way. And I'm just kind of wondering where our ambushers would spawn. Probably in these buildings. Unless I miss my bet here.
moving to position. Copy that.
Yep. Hello. Okay, they did some damage to that Vulcan. What did they attack over here, though? Okay, it's our turn. Not sure exactly what happened over there. So we know that there's an infantry rifle platoon in this building, an SRM platoon in this building, and this building. I think there's only the 3 platoons, though.
Yes, Commander.
So we're going to take Time Lord 88 over here.
Heading out.
Yeah, we only see the 3. And we're going to eliminate this building.
Taking the top.
Hopefully. It did not happen. Well, these are both 60 HP buildings. So I think we'll utilize the Vulcan, or actually maybe the Griffin. PPC plus LRM 10. Okay, the land air mech just attacked that building. I'm okay with that.
What do you need?
Yeah, I think we'll take the Vulcan over here
Got it.
and eliminate this building.
Engage the target.
There we go. Infantry rifle platoon is down. Now we've just got the 2 SRM platoons.
Yep.
We're going to take the Griffin up over here,
On it.
and we are going to fire on this building with the Griffin.
Take this.
That's definitely more than 60 damage.
Yeah?
Well, we'll move in the Hunchy,
I'll do what I can.
and we'll eliminate this building for sure with the Hunchy. Excellent.
Done. What's next?
And hopefully, this Hunter Light support tank will finish this building off. It went for the actual platoon rather than the building, though, so it did not. Wait, they went for the Hunter Light support tank? Hey, EXO, I'm tracking an inbound blip, coming in fast and low, like they're making a drop-off. Keep us updated, Meyer. Okay. Noted. Land Air Mech moves up. So yeah, the SRM actually attacked the vehicle, which I'm very okay with. I think we don't even bother firing our SRMs.
Locked
target.
There we go.
Payday.
So there's our ambushers dealt with.
What do you need?
And we're going to move forward with the Hunchy.
Acknowledged.
Aye, aye.
And yeah, we're just going to continue moving forward for right now. Okay. We see a fire truck. A galleon. And a Thor. That is, of course, the tank Thor, not the clan mech. We would maybe have some problems if we ran into a Thor. But we're going to move up with the Griffin.
Going full
And I think
throttle.
our priority target here needs to be this fire truck. Yeah, our hit odds are best on it as well. Our hit odds aren't great, but we'll take this.
I'm taking this shot.
We actually did some damage. I'm surprised. That could have been really bad. The hunter moves up and is firing on the galleon. It did 5 damage. Commander, I've got eyes on a new lance in the AO. Looks like Circinian markings. Shit, this might get messy, folks. Commander, keep that VIP safe. These new targets are not part of the mission objectives. Okay. Are they... The question is, are they actually part of the people that we're fighting against? I don't know.
How's it going?
What I do know is that we need to get our stealth up over here.
No shooting, just running.
And the idea is... I want to take care of this Thor, if we can. That's now our priority target for sure.
Targeting for an alpha strike.
Okay, did some decent damage to it. That's acceptable. What's moving now? The land air mech? The hunter? The land air mech. Okay. No damage to the galleon. The galleon backed off. That is a different faction. Okay, good to know.
Bye.
We're going to move in with the Vulcan over here. We're not going to be able to get LOS on the Thor, it looks like. Actually, we could. If we go right here, we'd have 3 evasive pips. We can just fire on this guy. I don't think we can kill, but we can do some significant damage potentially. Or we could not. That works too. The Thor is a bit panicked, and that's a really good thing. Aha! It just backed off and attacked the enemy, or the new forces. I'm very okay with this. Something just died, actually. Or was knocked down. Well, we'll move up with the Hunchy. I think we'll move right over here, and we'll face like this in hopes of not stray-shotting the Vulcan.
Firing.
Okay, did some damage to the fire truck. The hunter moves up. I'm assuming fires on the fire truck. Yes. 5 damage. Okay. We did not backstab the Vulcan,
What do you need?
so that's ideal. Just looking at potential choices here for where we go. I think off over here with the Griffin is the correct place to go. What are our hit odds on the Thor? Better than our hit odds on the fire truck, actually. Okay, we did a little damage there. Not much. Let's see what the fire truck does. Interesting. A single missile that, from what I can tell, didn't do anything. It may not have hit us there, but it may have. Okay, there's a commando up over there. With Inferno missiles.
Yes, boss?
That's slightly spooky. I'd like to sprint up into this cover
Okay.
with the stealth. And I feel like we go for the fire truck here. Yeah, that's a narc launcher. Okay. Almost looks more like a mobile HQ. We do see another enemy over here. I don't know what it is. Now, there's a reason I chose not to attack the Thor, because the Thor has been doing quite a bit of damage over this way. That's a galleon. Okay. That's a second commando. Ooh. That's a dead fire truck. It's a lot of SRMs on that commando. Noted. That is on the 4H. Oh, please don't attack me. I let you live so that you can attack this commando. It's super exposed.
Damage.
How rude.
Moving out.
Well, fine then. See how you like this. It was okay, I guess. Okay, the galleon is moving over there and attacking the stealth. I'm not too concerned about that currently.
Yeah?
We are, of course, going to move up with our Hunchy and just do as much as we possibly can on this Thor. I want this Thor gone now, since it's proven that it cannot be relied on.
Aye, aye. Engaging target.
That wasn't ideal.
Nice. Got past the armor.
Maybe the Hunter finishes it. The Hunter does not finish it. Okay. That's fine.
Yep.
We'll move in with the VIP. Right up over here. And hopefully, we won't hit our stealth with the PPC. Okay.
How'd that take?
We crit the wheeled propulsion, and they actually ejected. That's fine. So the galleon's over here, and then we know that there are two commandos up over this way. That did nothing. It did drop some fire there. That indicates that there might be another Thor up here, though. That was the same sort of thing that the Thor was doing. That commando just moved into the fire. Interesting choice.
Let's do this.
I'm going to send the stealth off over this way after the galleon. Okay, we're hitting the frontal armor, but that's fine. There's only 19 armor there.
Firing all weapons.
Okay, it's panicked.
Ready for orders.
We're going to send the Vulcan off this direction as well.
No shooting, just running. Got it.
We didn't get all that far on that armor, sadly.
Roger that.
Okay. I'm hoping... Well, it actually kind of doesn't matter who our allies go after. I'm okay with them going after the commandos. I'm okay with them going after the galleon. Whatever they want to do. Are there only the two commandos? We haven't seen anything else. Okay, that commando did nothing.
What do you need?
I'm fine with this. We're going to have to jump if we want to get past the flames here. So I'm going to jump And then I'm just going to lob some... Actually, I'm just going to brace. We'll sink heat, get rid of our stability. Oh, okay.
The last primary target is down, Commander.
Fantastic. So we could evac, but honestly, if it's just 2 commandos, I think we can take that out pretty easily.
Yeah?
So let's close in with the Hunchy over this way.
Confirmed.
About like that, and sink some heat. And we'll see what these guys end up doing. There is something else out there. It's another commando. That hurt. It could have hurt a lot more. That's the second 4H, I think.
Waiting for orders.
Well, here's the idea. We can actually just get in like this. That wouldn't be rear arc. This would.
Roger that.
So we can get in with the stealth over here and hit either of these. Our hit odds are slightly better on this commando. Okay. Go for it.
Firing.
Okay. The land air mech is going to assist. That's fine. And we'll see what their response is. That commando's on fire. Okay. Couple of Inferno rounds. Obscuring paint. And the commando improved to confident. We could, in theory, jump over here. Or potentially over here. Or we could sprint up over here. This is stray shot territory, but we'd be able to hit the rear of this commando.
I copy.
And seeing as this one has already moved, I feel like it's worthwhile. Yeah, we could just straight up kill this. Sadly, our machine gun is jammed, but
Copy that.
at the very least, we'll do some damage. Okay, our machine gun just unjammed. This could hurt. That was fine. That was not a concern in the slightest.
Yep.
Okay. We'll bring the Hunchy up over this way.
Understood. Moving
The
fast.
goal of the Hunchy here is to eliminate this commando through this side into the core.
All weapons, fire.
Okay, it didn't happen,
Scored a critical hit.
but we did a lot of damage on that
What do you
flank.
need?
Can we get the Griffin somewhere quasi-useful? Not really. This is about the best we can do. And for that, we would need to attack this commando, which is fine. Hopefully we don't backstab the Hunchy with the PPC.
Attacking from position.
We did not, but we also didn't hit. Okay. So this commando will now move. And this is the one that could really hurt. Or it could just fire 2 medium lasers. That works too. I guess his heat was too high. I'm okay with that. No damage on that commando, sadly.
Let's hit him hard.
Okay. Our turn.
Receiving you.
We need to move in with our stealth. I'd kind of like to move in over here. This would only be 2 evasive pips, unless we were to jump. We could jump for a 3rd evasive pip. It'll damage our hit odds a little bit, but I think it's worthwhile. And we're just going to look to core out this commando. 28 HP in that CT.
Firing. Target's taken a critical
Critical
We
hit.
didn't quite take it out. It's got 8 HP in the CT now. It's actually out of missile ammo. I'll allow it.
My armor's melting off.
You're fine.
Waiting for orders.
Okay. I think we'll bring in the Vulcan over here. This isn't quite in cover, but I don't think it needs to be.
Location confirmed.
The Vulcan's goal here is, of course, still to finish off this commando. It's only got 8 HP in the CT here. I think it happens. There we go. Fantastic.
That one's gone.
Okay, so now this commando is going to move. It's a 2I. Does 6 damage. We don't really care. That head hit was rude, but it's fine. Panic level critical on the Hunchy, huh?
I'm here.
Well, I was planning on backing off with the Hunchy a little bit anyway, or at least coming this direction. And maybe going after that 4H over there.
Roger.
Okay, 50% hit odds. Slightly better on the 4H. We will leave the 2I for our backstabbers to deal with. Overheat alert. This isn't going to overheat. It's fine.
Attacking from position.
That was pretty good, actually. Okay, what's the land air mech going to do here? Just jump and fire an LRM-5. Okay. That's acceptable. The Hunter moves up, fires on the commando, actually does a decent chunk of damage there.
Standing by.
We're going to jump the Griffin over this way.
Understood.
We're not going to fire, we're just going to brace. Okay. The 2I moves. Fires on the Hunchy. Okay. That's fine.
I'm generating a lot of heat.
Yes, I am aware. The 4H is also out of missile ammo, so we don't need to worry too much about that 4H. And this commando is very vulnerable. No damage to the Hunchy there. Excellent.
Yes, Commander.
Get in behind the 2I and eliminate him. Shouldn't be any real problem.
Roger that.
Okay. We crit the SRM Infernos.
Critical hit. Orders.
Get in there. Finish him off.
Position confirmed. All weapons fire.
There we go. One more commando down. One to go.
I hope we can salvage that.
Aye, aye. Understood.
Okay, in terms of our actual firing here, we are going to not fire 1, 2, 3 medium lasers to sink a little heat. Okay. Decent damage there. The Hunter moves up, fires on the commando, does some decent damage.
I'm here.
Some real actual internal damage, no less. We're going to get in behind this commando, even though that's kind of pointless. I guess it ignores the cover.
I'm taking the shot.
And we're going to do very little damage there. That's fine.
Good to go.
We now need to bring our stealth off over this direction.
Affirmative.
And we're just looking to finish this commando ASAP. We crit the gyro there.
Solid connection on that one. Yes, Commander.
We can bring in the Vulcan, like this.
Affirmative.
That did not do anything. Okay.
Adjusting targeting.
Well, now the commando is going to get to move after the land air mech. And we'll see what it does. It's in dire straits, though. Very dire straits. Well, what you gonna do? Backed off. Tried to backstab the Griffin. Okay. I accept that.
Aye, aye.
Gonna leave the Hunchy exactly where it is. And we're gonna fire. Just like this. Okay, we took out that torso.
Got past the armor.
The Hunter fires. The Commando is unsteady now, which is huge.
Standing by.
The Griffin is just going to turn and fire, I think. We're in minimum range, but that's fine.
Targeting for an alpha.
We crit the engine, but we did not destroy it.
Scored a critical.
Oh, there we go. Pilot ejected. Fantastic.
Mission successful.
We didn't even take all that much damage. This is definitely easier. And easier wasn't really the goal. I think we're gonna have to start doing some higher skill missions, for sure. But, I mean, we're getting some decent payouts. So I guess we'll take that. What do we want here? How much is the mag shot worth? 375? Okay. Engine core 255, for sure. Decent heatsink, single heatsink cooling. Okay. I think we will take the mag shot. And then maybe the AC-10? We'll see what else we get. We're definitely going to sell the rockets and the mag shot. Not interested in having those. The fluid paint will sell as well. Okay. Seems good. Well, how long will this take to repair, Yang? That's the question. I don't think it'll take very long or cost very much. I think that was overall a very worthwhile mission. But let's see. We're about to find out. Come on, Yang. You can figure it out. There we go. 12 days to 22,000. Yes. Get started on that. How long will it actually take? It'll actually take 12 days, allegedly. Allegedly. I'm not sure it'll actually take 12 days, especially with the refit harness coming in 7. But it is time to put a cut in here, so I'm going to go ahead and do that, and next episode, we are going to continue this campaign and evaluate if this is, in fact, too easy. You can leave your offerings to the engagement gods in the form of likes, comments, subscribes, and bell ringings, and I will see you all next time.